everybody, and welcome to the next episode of the tier list.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Benz, and today we have Kirk.
That goodbye was not forever. I am so excited to get this started with you.
Forrest.
Yo.
And Justin.
It's just dangerous and time to let us know in the comments what you think about the games we played.
And hi, I'm Benz.
Also, give us suggestions on what games you would like to see us play.
Yes, there's
Absolutely.
a Discord link down below, and you can go and suggest things on there.
Yes.
Now, next up, we have Guts and Glory.
Yes.
That's the important thing.
That's good parenting.
Yeah.
Really.
And now we just...
Rude! The log was like, made you look.
Guts and Glory was so funny. Janky, but it's supposed to be. It's Happy Wheels, but better.
I honestly put this at an S tier. It does what it is supposed to do.
It's gory fun. I'm gonna go with S.
I'm gonna go with S as well.
I don't think I was around for this one.
Fair
I
enough.
don't think so either,
But
actually.
you need to be. The next time we pick this up, you were going to be.
Honestly, next session, let's do Battlefield Friends and Guts and Glory.
Fair enough. Hogwarts Legacy.
Dumb little shit just sits down. I like trains.
Another one comes careening through.
You know what? First playthrough, this is a straight up A. First playthrough. It's so good. The second playthrough, it's a C.
Yeah, I think it's a game that like you could go back to a few years later and replay, and I think it'd be fine. It doesn't have immediate replay value like an Elden Ring or something. But I would agree with Kirk on an A. The story's good, gameplay's fun, mechanics are unique.
I'm gonna go with a B. I enjoyed what I played of it, but I didn't get to play too much. I just thought that it was a little easy. I know I was only at the beginning of the game, but I didn't get hit a single time.
Beginning of the game is quite easy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to put it down to a C. Honestly, I didn't have fun. Like,
Oh, have you played it as well?
no, not playing it. I was
Oh.
with you when you were playing it.
You were with Kirk when he was playing it, actually. You and I both watched Kirk, I think.
Both.
Oh.
Alright.
And there were several times where I was like, I'm so bored out of my mind. I'm getting up to go do.
I will say it's very much a game that it's only fun at all if you're playing it.
Fair enough.
Watching someone else play it, it's one of those games of like, if you're not playing it. But
I have seen a couple clips that were pretty funny where there was like a duel the first time you duel somebody and he just like Leviosa somebody. They opened up with like only Reflecto and the one that disarms people, and he's like Leviosa, Flipendo, Stupefy, Avada Kedavra, which was really funny.
yeah.
But like, it feels like a game that you have to make your own fun.
2 A's, a B, and a C. I think that rounds out at B.
B.
And honestly, I think it's fine at B. It's not the greatest game ever, you know,
Yeah. Oh, Inscription, the game we never finished.
on the channel.
Yeah, we never finished. I never finished it.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, because
You and I are
more.
playing it sometime. S.
no, trust me, I love this game. It's an S. We made it to the end, but then Justin and Kirk decided that it was a good idea to play it on their own, and then they got bored of it, and so I got left out. So FML, FML. Sorry, I was trying to say FOMO.
Literally, I
My
played
fear-
it last night.
Yeah,
Patrick and I were playing it last night, and we had a freaking blast.
absolutely.
For me, it needs something more. I would give it a B, and not only that, that last stage you're in the story, not that good.
I will say I'm gonna put it at an A. I think that if it was just Lushy's area and it was that kind of aesthetic and design, it would be an S all the way because Lushy's area is phenomenal. My only thing is the last area specifically.
Did you ever get to Casey's mom?
No,
Oh, you fools.
I know.
That's the best part of the
But
damn
it's a
game.
mod. It's not the
It's-
actual game.
It is.
It's an extension of the game. It's just called Casey's Mod, but it's actually a DLC extension of the story.
Okay.
But my thing is the ending where everything's no spoilers. I won't go into that. But
The ending.
the ending is really good. But the area right before that, where it's all the cyber stuff, I don't like that. It's not. It takes away from it for me and takes me out of it.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not going to say it's a perfect game and deserves to be at S tier.
Fair enough. I think that rounds out today then.
Yep.
Jackbox Party Packs.
And now, I was gonna originally split them all out into all the packs, and I'm like, that's too much.
That is too much.
But I would say taking a basis off of kind of an overall, and now here's my thing, you are not rating your personal experiences because of external factors, it's the individual game, like the game itself, not the experience. Your experience was because of douchebag friends, not because of what Jackbox
He's
is.
saying this to
And
Forrest.
Yes.
Yes, this is going just to me, and I've still played it a few times since, and I will still rate it an F. F isn't even on here, I still rate it a bloody F.
I love these.
Yeah.
Every time that I am able to do these, I have a great time. They do what they're supposed to do. And honestly, they're just great time killers with friends.
Yeah.
I'm going to put them at an A. Absolutely. There are things that I think could be changed about them, make them a little more fun, maybe a little easier to do.
Yeah, certain ones definitely work better with different crowds, but
Yeah.
there's so much variety
Yeah.
that it kind of doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know? Like if you're playing with a really analytical group, you can play like espionage. But if you're playing with
A quippy group more like this.
Quiplash or like
Joke
Vintage, Joke Boat, like
Madverse.
yeah, like it has trivia, it's got drawing, it's
Yeah.
got something for everybody, you
Yeah.
know, and it's just such a everything kind of thing that like it deserves an S tier in my mind. Even if I suck at all of them.
No, it's just because you're not funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
But you're the only one laughing at that one.
Yeah,
I chuckled.
I have to chuckle.
My thing is, I feel like I what I appreciate about Jackbox is with 9 party packs, you would think at this point like, oh, they're probably getting a little stale, repetitive, just new versions of the same games. They keep finding ways to not only give them unique themes, but also interesting new games that they're introducing, new concepts, and keep adding new things that just add fun for a group experience in general.
Yeah, even the repeat games like Quiplash to Quiplash 3, they switch up the formula enough to make it its own kind of unique thing.
Yeah. So I'd put it at S personally, just because of the fact that they're doing such a good job with it.
And I think that rounds it out to
SS, A, and D. Yes. Congratulations, Forrest. You kept it out of S tier. Which is
Happier with it at B.
Layers of Fear. Hello?
What, do you guys live close to like train tracks or something?
That's gotta be what it is. This house is falling apart. I bought it at a deal though, only $100,000. And can you believe this square footage?
The hallways are so big that they feel endless.
we didn't even finish it.
Decent walking simulator.
Was I in this one?
Yeah. You didn't pay attention for most of it, but you were there.
I think you were there.
It's the walking simulator in the artist's house.
Big spooky house. Is just.
Wait a minute, was that the one that Justin
No.
shut down?
No, that was
No.
Pacify.
That was Pacify. That was a while ago.
That was when we lived at Dale's
I'm not
house.
sure that he was here for this. I remember you being on controller and not being able to open doors though.
Yeah, that was a good time.
I don't think I played it with you guys, but I played it with Matt and Grace of all people.
One of you two was there, and if it wasn't Kirk, it was definitely you.
I
But,
may
but
have been
regardless,
there,
you've played it, so
B. I mean, for a walking simulator, it was interesting, but it's a walking simulator.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, as a walking simulator where there is literally no danger to me at any point, that even takes me more out of it. So I'm gonna go with
Wait
like,
a minute.
C. Or, no, B.
Did you get the cleanup crew one?
Hmm?
Is this the cleanup crew one?
No.
No?
Kirk's over here really struggling to figure out what the fuck game we're
Yeah.
talking about.
I couldn't find an image for that one, so that's the only reason that one's not on here.
Wait, which one? Cleanup Crew?
The cleanup crew one,
Hmm.
where
If I knew the name, I'd probably know what it was.
it's the one made by the old editor.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. I know.
But I couldn't find an image for it on Google Images, so I was like, I'm
I
not.
always wanted to play that one.
Lixian's
I've heard a lot about it.
Midnight Mop or whatever.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
Messes,
Maybe.
That's rude.
He has an awful roommate.
Hey, the demon that I live with is so messy. Can you come in and clean for me?
I have people coming over in the morning, and he's just refusing to do any of the work. I chanted his name 3 times and an incantation, and he was still like, man, just do it yourself. So
Or
that's why
pay
I'm hiring
someone.
you. Yeah, or pay someone. That's why I'm hiring you.
Yeah, he just hides around the corner and smiles, and then just runs off like an asshole.
You know, I really am thinking about just getting him exercise. Like, he doesn't pay rent on time. He's always like a week late. Fuck it!
The sound scared you more than the joke.
Yes, I didn't even
absolutely
see the
did.
jump.
Midnight Mop wasn't bad.
You know what? Honorable mention. Maybe
for a game made in 24 hours as well.
honorable mention. I'll put that one at a B.
Yeah, I put it at a B.
All right, so Midnight Mop is going for a B. Layers of Fear, I'm putting at a D.
I don't know it, so D. If it is absolutely unremarkable in any way, it deserves a D, not a B.
I'm gonna put it at a C. Atmosphere. Atmosphere was kind of cool at times. That's the only reason it's
It had
not
its
a D.
moments.
So does that bring the average to about D? I think since B,
Yeah.
D, D, C,
Or C.
C.
Yeah. I just wanted to fill out the D tier.
That's fair.
A little bit.
Madden NFL 23 because we played it once.
I'm not even gonna rate on this one.
You played it.
I know.
So here's the thing: for people that play this game religiously, it's a trash game.
Honestly.
It is. Sorry, guys. Madden is horrible. Give me an NFL 2K05.
Yeah.
You know, by Sega.
Honestly, you could even give me like Madden NFL 15 and I'd be okay.
The games are just too buggy. There's not. They try to give things a storyline now, which is fine. I want a storyline. But if you're going to give it a storyline, don't just give me college and then all of a sudden, when I'm in the NFL, you don't fucking care about the story anymore and it's about
Yeah.
playing fucking football.
And even that, you don't play every game like throughout your career like most games do, like baseball or basketball. You play like 3 or 4 games and it's like storyline. You're injured, simulate to 16 games later, or 5 games or whatever, and you're back from injury.
Yeah.
And it's just that, like, it's not good.
Okay, I'm not even a big Madden fan, but that sounds atrocious.
That
It
sounds
is
really
atrocious.
bad. I'm gonna go with D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, first D game, Madden 23.
There's gonna be some random like Madden like obsessive fan that's gonna be like, you guys are a trash channel. Like how do you guys care about like sports if you belong to
I love sports,
Yeah.
which is why I'm making this a D.
do better, EA, or honestly burn in a fire and never make games again, which is actually a better solution. for us
I
all.
can't say that. I can't say that.
Name one new good EA game.
Not new, but
Has to be
new-ish.
new.
How new? What is the definition?
Last 3 to 5 years.
5 years.
5?
Oh,
years.
fucking Dragon Age Inquisition.
I'm gonna go with Apex Legends.
They do.
EA owns Apex. They own
Oh.
Respawn.
Oh, okay.
I don't
like,
like that they own Respawn.
get
It's the
rid of-
reason why I've only given them $10.
Yeah.
Get rid of your monopoly on football.
Yeah. Honestly,
Please.
sports games in general. Sports
Yeah,
games in
yeah.
general. Stop
They
making
have
sports
to.
games.
They're trying to make a monopoly on everything. So.
Yeah, never gonna happen though.
Um,
No one's gonna remember this game. I think.
I do.
Oh, okay, cool. This was a 4-man crew, I think, for this
Yeah,
actually.
everybody was here.
It's Meet the Bird That Still Sings to the Stars.
That is a fair point for us.
You can do anything I can, huh?
Yes, including think of dumb solutions that absolutely work.
Oh, someone's a little testy.
Yes, I am a little testicle.
I was thinking the same goddamn thing. What?
It's,
Can somebody
yes, you
tell
tried
me
to put a
about this?
ball inside of a thing for a very
Oh my god, I liked that game.
I did like it.
I
thought
liked it a lot.
I love Kirk's like realization of remembering these games.
it was the part where he had to put a ball in a hole.
I don't remember what the character looked like.
There wasn't one. We were just first person.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
And
right.
it had an interesting concept where you could build lines between 2 structures.
I think that it was buggy, but overall, I'd give it a B.
I mean, it was an itch.io game. Like, it was
Yeah.
built by one person, and with an interesting concept like that, yeah, it needs a lot of work, but from where it was, it's still a beta, frankly.
Yeah, I'd agree with B.
I think it's B for beta.
Yeah. Unmemorable for you, so B.
I remember nothing of it.
B! Okay, this is where some arguments might start coming in. Minecraft!
It's an S tier game.
I will say, if it's, despite it not, because there are plenty of people where it's just not their kind of game, and I respect that fully. For how widely popular it is, it's the highest grossing game of all time.
You don't need to look at what other people think of the game.
I know. I'm saying that, I forget what game it was, but I mentioned a game in the last episode that was, I think, it's something about what, as far as what they've accomplished, is impressive. And also, I will say Minecraft is a game where literally you can do just about anything.
Like, if you're not having a good time with Minecraft, you're probably not playing it right. That's where I'm coming from.
No, I won't agree with that, because like some people, like Kirk, for example, prefer games with a story.
And that's the thing, right? Is like, download a map. That's a thing you can do. And just play through somebody's story.
Oh boy, this is gonna spark an argument.
But I'm gonna agree with Benz in that while it's not my personal favorite game, I can look at it objectively enough to see that even if it's not my favorite, it's still that incredible and massive of a game.
So what did you vote?
S.
For me, this game, as a player, just my personal opinion,
Absolutely.
is the trash of the trash. Like, it's not fun, you're building things, and then there's nothing really beyond that, really. To me, I'm not a builder, I don't have fun with that. But
That's fair.
I understand to those people. This is a great game. This is a game that is the highest grossing game of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, next to Tetris.
Yeah. This is one of the longer lasting games where every day I can log into Facebook and I can see like a video of someone playing it.
Yeah.
It's just how it is.
Yeah.
I don't understand it and I don't get it. So I'm going to average this out. For
No,
me.
you're voting for yourself, bud, not for everybody else.
But here's the thing. This is a trash game to me, but it is not a trash game to...
It's
for
not a
what it
trash game.
does.
Yeah, he's saying it's not actually a trash game. He just doesn't like that kind of game, period. So it's the quality of the game itself, not I like this kind of game or I don't. Because that's gonna...
He's trying to take his bias out of it,
Yes.
which is
Yeah.
very fair.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give this a B. I understand where this could be a very, 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 very great game, which it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for me, it's not.
So
That's
that
fair.
drops it. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
to-
bias
You're
is coming
averaging
into
it.
but
You're
like, yeah.
averaging it out with the bias included.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Before Microsoft took over, I would have given this an S without a blink of an eye. No, I can't. When Microsoft took over, it just went downhill.
Really? You think so?
Yeah.
In what... I'm actually genuinely intrigued. In what ways have you found that it's gone downhill?
When it was just Mojang, people would add mods that changed the entire game with minimal effort.
Mm-hmm.
And you could play regular, you could play one that you have to base everything on technology.
There's magic mods and whatnot. And to be fair, those are still around. It's just that once a new update comes out, they have to go through and update all of their mod
And they
packs.
don't.
And yeah, a lot of developers drop off, but new ones show up, and there are those still around. I can say that much.
But does that make it better? I don't think so.
I think the modability of a game does factor into it, at least for me. Like Grand Theft Auto 5 as well. It's very moddable.
Yeah.
Extremely. And that's
But-
one of the things that
And
makes
they
But we're not.
I don't
we're not
know how
talking
they
about
did
the
it.
mods.
I know.
This is the
Okay,
base game.
even back to the base game.
Yeah.
I don't know what they did to ruin it, but they ruined Redstone.
I will say that because I used to play it back in.
has always been difficult.
I had a friend in high school who went to Best Buy, got like 30 clearance USB drives, and copied his Minecraft torrented file onto each one so he could give it out to his friends for $5.
Oh wow.
and I bought one of them. So I just go to the library on my lunch, plug it into a computer, and play Minecraft. And
Have you played it since?
yes, and I'm agreeing with you that I will say Redstone does not work like it used to.
It broke.
Yeah. It still works in a way, but not in the
You
effective
used to
way
be
it
able
used
to actually make a full-blown calculator.
Oh, people have since made first-person games in Minecraft using the new Redstone system. I'm not even joking. Like an actual computer. It's slow as fuck because it's still going off of Redstone logic, but it is a computer.
It was simple to use. You could do so much so easily. But now, if this block is not next to, but near it, you have problems.
So it's almost they fixed something that wasn't broken and made it worse.
Yes.
Yeah. Welcome to EA.
What's your final? Well, that's
Microsoft. Or actually, but still.
I'm debating between D and C.
Okay.
Measure with your heart.
I'll still give it a C.
Okay.
So does that drop it down to an A then, since two S's, A
Yeah.
or B and... Okay.
Yeah, puts that in an A.
Which I'm fine with. It's not... Yeah.
The show 23, that's got to be baseball, right?
Yeah, that's one we just played on the random games night. The baseball game. How'd you feel about it?
Did you have fun?
Some. Yeah.
Like,
Quality of the game, not...
I know. It's just kind of like Kirk. People who are into that probably it's probably an A. Yeah. For me personally, it's like a C.
Okay.
So
for
round that
me,
up to a B?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what Kirk's gonna rate it.
No,
for me,
Oh.
this game is better than last year's.
I'll agree with that much.
I think that, like the Madden game, if you're going to put a story in it, make it a full story.
Yeah.
Don't just throw me into the minors and then be like, well, you'll talk to your agent once a year.
Your agent in the story mode is the worst agent in the world. He calls you once a year and is like, how's it going? And if at that exact moment you're like, I mean, it's going fine. Like, you could even be like, I don't really love being in the minor leagues. And he's like, well, you gotta keep working at it. And then doesn't call you again for a whole year.
Wow.
And
Well, he will call you in the off season if you made it to the majors.
yes, but if you didn't make it to the majors, you're still in the minors, he just doesn't call you.
Yeah.
He's the worst agent in the world, and they keep making him your agent. You can't choose your agent.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that it feels like they had a template, and like they'll add one or two minor things here and there, but overall they're like, nah, we don't need to keep building on that. The problem with most sports games, other than basketball fleshes out their like single player career mode fantastically.
It's actually amazing.
Wow.
But baseball and football both fall in. I haven't played other ones like hockey, but they fall into the same category of they have what's called Ultimate Team or Diamond Dynasty, which is the online, like, you get cards to build up your team with better players, do challenges and whatnot. We like doing the challenges together because it's fun for us to do together, but that's all they're sinking their resources into now.
Yeah.
And
Because you pay for players.
yeah, it's literally it's what can make EA the most money, which is all they ever fucking care about with their games for the most part.
Yeah.
Now,
And
the issue is also, there's not a better baseball game.
yeah,
There really isn't.
there's
I
not
can give
another
that.
option, really. You can't be like, oh, I'll go to this game instead.
Like, there are...
It's the best baseball game that exists currently.
Yeah.
Oof.
Well, speaking as somebody who is a not so sport-oriented person, there was a baseball game I liked a lot better.
Was it the Sluggers one where you could punch the first baseman as he ran around?
No.
That one.
The Bigs?
Yes.
That one was fun. I will give it that.
It was so, what's the word?
Just over
fictional,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
fantasy even.
Yeah. No, it was.
But it was fun.
It was fun.
I
Yeah.
had a blast with that one, and I've never really had a blast with any other baseball
The
game.
GameCube also, I will say, the GameCube had Super Mario Baseball, and that game fucking slapped.
Nah, what game really slapped was Super Mario Tennis.
Benzie has it on his Switch. We could be playing it on the channel.
Yes, it does.
We absolutely should.
But for
Regardless, what's your vote, Kurt?
For this one, I'm going to give it an A. The reason being is I can still sink thousands of hours into this game.
Yeah. But
Damn.
but it's not always like a super fun invested experience. I'll go A as well. So A, B.
For people who are not so sport oriented,
Who's watched Kirk and I sink hours into this game?
who's
watched
hours
a
and
lot.
Yeah.
I'll give it a C.
All right.
A, B, C. I think that's a B.
I think that's a B.
Which I'm honestly, A or B is fine with me. It's not a
Yeah.
horrible game, but do better, E.
Yeah, EA just like stop trying to make 1,000 or not 1,000 but millions of dollars off of the extra shit.
Off of mud.
Oh, yeah, off of MUT. Try to make millions of extra dollars by selling a good game.
Mm.
Yeah, honestly. Take it if you want to make money, yes, what you can
Not
do
all
is
the whales exist.
Yeah.
All right, I am putting my rage.
Much.
I am putting my rage aside for this one because it's Monopoly. It's how any board game works, and yes, it fucked me, but that's any board game. It's just luck.
Yeah.
But Monopoly Plus, everyone, we just played it a couple
It's the
weeks
best
ago.
version of Monopoly.
It is.
Honestly.
S.
It is. S.
S.
Maybe a double? You got good odds of going to jail.
Come on!
Ha! Yeah!
Yeah, I got both!
It is the best version of Monopoly.
I hate
I
the
like-
actual board game.
I prefer the actual board game more because I did not like the camera angles.
Oh, well,
That's literally my number one
I-
complaint.
my number one complaint is the narrator, but I like to hate him.
I remember our first ever session we were doing it. What is it that he says? Oh, something about hard times.
Yeah, oh, you're falling on hard times.
Looks like you've fallen on hard times. You're like, shut the fuck up!
I hate that guy. Love
So
it.
I'm gonna give it an A because I still love Monopoly, but it's not the board game, which I still prefer.
I think that averages out to an S still.
Yeah.
Yes.
NBA 2K.
Oh
Never
wow, I
played.
did put it on here.
Wow. Okay, so here's the deal, guys. NBA.
Oh wait, no, I
2K.
did. All right, here you go. Take it.
Oh my
Backdoor violation.
I don't know what I did to do that.
This game, for what it is beautiful. It is
Yeah.
amazing. I'm not the biggest fan of basketball, but I will sink time into this game
Yeah.
for no fucking reason.
It's
other
beautiful.
Than I like the game.
It's beautiful. Its career mode is fantastic. They put in a bunch of like legends teams so you can actually play as your favorite all-time basketball players. It's honestly just a fantastic
Even I
game.
have to put it in an A. I don't like the mechanic where if you're guarded, it's harder to shoot. But
That's how the sport works.
it should
Yeah.
be that way.
Like, this game is an S tier. As far as sports games go, S.
I gotta go with the 2K series being an S, and specifically that one. It's not buggy. It's
I'm
just
okay with that.
It's just good.
In its story mode, the best part is it makes you feel like you were that player.
Yeah, and that you're actually working at it.
NGAA.
No, NCAA football 13. This is the one where we played as the college mascots.
Yeah.
It was you and me versus Kirk.
That was fun.
That was a good time.
This
Christmas
game
trees.
just, for a football game, this has everything I want.
Yeah. Honestly, Kirk and I have sank an unhealthy amount of hours just building up teams in this game, like working in tandem. It's honestly just what football games should be.
Although the personal player, the story mode is not as good as I think it was NCAA 09,
Yes.
where you had to take classes and answer basic elementary,
Mhm.
like questions. but you still had to do something as a student. You know what I mean? And you had to choose to develop your time, whether you were going to go to like spend extra time in classes, if you're going to hang out with teammates to build camaraderie, or if you're going to practice more to get your overall higher.
But
like,
I will actually say though, with what, because EA was running it, this is when EA started to kind of, there were rumbles of them starting to get into trouble, because even though they weren't using their names, they were using likenesses of players, so they kind of had to a little, like, take a couple things out of, like, we can't build on this, we don't have enough time, we have to get these games out, because there was trouble coming down from using their likenesses, because they were, college students weren't allowed to get paid at that time.
Right.
Yep.
So, I mean, I'm gonna say...
I mean, they still don't get paid, but you know...
No, actually that changed where they
No, they
can
do.
now.
They don't get paid much.
No, they do.
Do they?
They absolutely do.
Did that change?
That look up the NCAA NAI.
I will.
Later.
Yeah, it's insane. But I'm gonna put this at S tier. I think it's...
For me, it's an A, just because I want just a little more for the personal story.
That's fair. I don't play that mode, so that's why for me it's not a factor.
B.
I'm gonna put it at a... I'm gonna also put it at a B, because I have played a different game with Kirk that we just had a blast with.
Oh, that was Madden.
It was a Madden.
Yeah.
Let's throw it an A then.
Yeah.
All right.
Which I'm fine with.
You know what? For this last little bit, why don't we
do one more episode?
Let's do one more episode. I know we said we were going to finish it this time, but apparently it took another half hour to get here. So
nice. This just in, give some time to let us know in the comments what you think about these games.
This goodbye is not forever. You guys have a great rest of your day, and guess what? Pathfinder's coming out.
Is it? Maybe. Forrest.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Otherwise, I will run out of threats to give you.
Oh, no.
And we are going to finish this on the next episode for sure. Stick around for that. We'll see you all next week or later this week. See ya.
Bye.